Hello. So I picked up a scope that's it's not super high end, but it's not, one of those $100 Walmart scopes or $80 Walmart scopes. This is by CVLIFE, and it's called a BearPower. And it's a 3x18x50, and yes, I bought it because it said BearPower. That's one of the reasons why I got it. So what comes in the package is you got a cleaning cloth, you got a couple batteries, you've got this is a little thing that goes on the zoom. It's like a little lever, and then you've got the Allen key, so that way you can adjust some stuff. So what else comes in the box is this is the rear cover, and we've got a hood extension on it, and then you've got that yummy gel stuff, and this is the scope. And before I start looking at that, this is it has some mounts, so, and they look like pretty rugged mounts. I got another mount that I'm going to try on it, but it's good to have the mounts. But I bought the scope more for the mount than for the not for these mounts. I got another mount that I want to try it on, so I want to try the scope on those. So I probably won't use the hood. It goes on the front. I like to have a lot of light on mine, so that's why I like the 50 millimeter apertures. And then this, as you can see, it's 3 to 18, and I wanted something that's got the quick adjustment posts, so I got to figure out how all those work and stuff. It is a lighted red reticle, and it's got a parallax adjustment thing, so the dots on it, it's like 3 things, and then it's got these dots, so you can work on adjustment for when you're shooting out for windage and elevations and all that stuff. So it's definitely a pretty high-end scope for accessories and stuff like that. So I paid a little over $210 for it, so it's not super expensive. And then there you've got the diopter on it, zoom, that's vertical, horizontal, and like I said, the diopter. But so what we're gonna do, and these are like little flip up thingies, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually mount this on a few different guns and try it out, and it probably will stay on my AR 308 that I got, because I want something that it'll take long range shots, and this is definitely for precision long range. But I'm gonna probably throw it in a shotgun, see if it takes abuse with that, put it on I got a 45-70 that I recently picked up, so I'll probably put it on that, and just to see how it takes the abuse, and then I'll put it on the 308. But so I'm gonna mount it up on the mounts and stuff, and we'll take it out to the range. So I'm out here, and I've got the Anubis mount that we're going to torture test, and also a CVLIFE BearPower scope. So let's see how she does.
Wait, is that a sniper?
It's a shotgun.
Looks like a shotgun.
Oh.
A sniper shotgun?
Now I'm aggravated. Yeah. Did they get the cool stuff?
I didn't like it with the shotgun, but looks like the mount's working good. We're going to put it on a 45-70 and try that. So now we're going to try the Anubis scope mount in the CVLIFE BearPower. We're going to try torture test that with my 45-70. So let's see how it does. Yeah, seems to be holding up fine. So again, this is the Anubis with the BearLife or BearPower scope on it. So now the last one I'm going to try it on is, here's the Anubis again, and this is the BearPower CVLIFE. So we're going to test the Anubis to see how it holds up, and I got it in my 308 by Palmetto State Armory. So let's see how it does. Oh, looks like it's holding up pretty fine. So again, this is the Anubis mount with the BearPower by CVLIFE. So I took this out and I did some torture testing on it. So I was quite impressed. I mean, I tried it on a shotgun first. I tried it on a 45-70. Then I put it on the 308 where it was going to stay. And basically I laser sighted the scope beforehand because I wanted to see how well the scope mount was going to work and how the scope was going to keep, you know, the center. So what I basically did is I laser sighted it. I took it out and at 10 yards I did some quick shots so that way I could see if I'm on paper. And then I went out to 50 yards and that was at 50 yards. So I took a couple shots and, you know, dialed it in, and then I did all that. I was going to go out to 100 or 200 yards, but I was running out of time. But I will probably do that again. I'll go out shooting and I'll try and see, because with the old scope, this definitely 200 yards out, I could hit a 3-inch round plate. So I'm going to definitely try this to make sure that it can do that. And I love this little arm thing here for turning the zoom, because this is pretty tight. You know, hopefully it loosens up a little bit because it's really tight. So this helps with it to swing. Now, some of the stuff that you got to remember when you do is when you adjust it, this you got to pop this up to adjust it and pop it down. And then what you do is you could take that off and you could zero this after you get the adjustment to where you want, and then you'll have the little mark here with the 0 and stuff. I actually got to do that. It's at 1 right now. But same with up here. Up here you take off the set screws there. You could pull the cap off, and then there's like a lock for to keep it from over adjusting, and you know, you basically put it back on with the 0 where you want it to be, and that way if you ever move it, you know where the 0 is supposed to be. It's got a mark there. So the parallax I wasn't quite used to. Not that there was a problem with it. That was the little knob there. Again, what's nice about the little parallax here is you can you adjust it based off the distance. So if your sight is out of like it's blurry or something, out of focus, you could just adjust that based off the distance and it'll come right into focus. So it's kind of nice like that. Instead of having it adjust up here, it's here. A little bit different than what I'm used to. You know, I'll get used to it. It's got the lighted reticle, and it's got that weird pyramid shape for the dots, which I'm not thrilled about that yet. But I haven't put it through its paces, so I don't know if that's gonna be something that I'll like later. You know, I'll try it at 200, 400 yards and see if that makes easier for me to hit the target. But I definitely like it. You know, it's this CVLIFE. And it's BearPower, and that's why I bought it, is because I wanted something for this mount, and I wanted the bear one because I like bears. So yes, I bought it because it says BearPower, but that's not the only reason. I mean, it's a nice scope as well. So, and I've bought a few CVLIFEs recently. I got a couple more that I just bought. One that I already had because I liked it so much, and then I got the Jackal one coming in. So I'm gonna try out some of their other CV Life products to see if they all hold up to the abuse. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is the CV Life Power, or CV Life BearPower. I will leave a link to it in the description, so that way if you want to check out CV Life's website and you can get more information on it and stuff. But you know, that's the scope. I like it. I think it's a nice scope, and for $210, you know, it's a little bit pricier than a Walmart thing, but it's going to take a lot more abuse and you got a lot more options. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you have a good day.